2022 trends got me feeling like I'm ready to be an extra on Euphoria. And I ain't mad about that. Hello everybody, welcome back to Making It Up. As always, I'm Isa. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, subscribe, like, do all the things. Today, we are getting ready to talk 2022 beauty trends. Last year, I reviewed 2021 beauty trends. You guys loved it. It's one of my most viewed videos, so I wanted to bring it back. I love talking about trends, reviewing them, and just letting you guys know what's up and coming in the beauty world. So today I'll be reviewing and demoing some of the best, most recurring, and maybe some of my favorite trends for 2022. There's a lot of people that talk about a lot of different trends, so I just wanted to compile the ones that I talked about the most. I will also be sharing some product recommendations that you can use or buy or whatever to actually test these trends out and incorporate them into your routine if you wish to do so. It's gonna be a fun one, you guys, so let's talk beauty. The first trend that I want to talk about is minimal face makeup / satin skin. We've been seeing this trend come for a while, like the no makeup trend has been going on, but this one specifically just focuses on your base, and it's about just, covering what needs to be covered, making sure things are even, but letting the skin shine through, making it look healthy. It's not gonna be a focus on overly glowy skin. I know last year dolphin skin was a thing. Glowy, dewy everywhere. This year, it's more satin skin. Shine where there needs to be shine, no shine where it doesn't need to be shine. And I freaking love that because I am an oilier gal. I have combo skin. And I think this will be just a perfect look for every day. It's gonna be very quick because you're gonna be using minimal product, but I've also been seeing this in more glam looks, like super dramatic eyes, beautiful lips, like good cheek products, but very minimal skin. Usually, when you go more glam, you go fuller coverage because you want everything to be even. But I really like the fact that we're straying away from that. So I think this trend is gonna be a hit this year. And now onto some products that you can use to achieve this trend. I am gonna talk about a few specific ones, but also it's gonna be more of a general thing that you can follow. So the first one I think would be, because you wanna work in layers, I would go with a color corrector. I have this Milani Supercharged Brightening Under Eye Tint. This is in peach, and this is very lightweight, but if you apply it under your eyes, it's just a very light base and it brightens up the under eyes. So that means I don't have to go in with a ton of concealer to cover my under eyes afterward, which is good. So just like a light base layer of color corrector to start would be perfect. And then you can move on to skin tints or tinted moisturizers and stuff. You guys know my favorites are the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum and the Fenty Ease Drops. These two are great because they even out the skin, make it look flawless and beautiful, but they're not heavy. They really just sink into the skin. You could also do this with like maybe a higher coverage foundation, sheer it out with some moisturizer. Like, you can really play with this and see how you like it. Or if you just don't want to use anything and just go straight to concealer, you can also do that. One that I really love is the Bare Minerals Liquid Mineral Concealer. I have mine in Fair 1W, and I think it's great because it is not super dewy, it's not super matte, it's right in between, satin, exactly what you're looking for, and it has decent coverage. You can definitely build it up, but for this trend, you don't really want a ton of coverage, so this is perfect for that. And because this is more of a satin skin look, and there are people out there like me who are more combo skin, oilier, you definitely need a bit of powder, but you don't want to go overboard with the powder and make yourself look cakey or heavy, because that's exactly what we're straying away from. So I have two powders that I love. I have the Kosas Cloud Set Powder. I have mine in Breezy, and I love this one because it really just takes off like the shine, but it leaves your skin looking super healthy. It's baked, it's super nice, and it's very lightweight. And then I have the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder, which you guys know I love as well. This is definitely a lot more expensive, but it's also like super finely milled. It really just makes sure your skin is looking flawless, but it will not add any cakiness to it. This is a super quick trend that I think it's gonna be perfect for everyone to integrate in their everyday life. Basically, I'm already doing that, and I think I love it. So this trend gets a 10 out of 10 for me. Moving on to trend number 2, and that is purple blush. I have an aversion to this, and I started seeing it on TikTok a few months ago, and everything on TikTok has become a trend. So in 2022, I think purple blush will be absolutely everywhere. It's not a color you would think about when you think about blush, but there's something about purple blush that just looks good on every skin tone. And I would take this trend more like in the purple family. If you don't want a super vibrant purple, then that's fine. You can go more for a berry or, you know, a muted mauve. Like those are still in the purple family, and I think they fit into the trend really well if you don't want to go super overboard. I have seen super dramatic purple blush look very natural on people, obviously depending on how much you use and how pigmented the product is and stuff, but you can also do it with more plummy mauvey blushes. I actually do not own any like super vibrant purple blush, so I have two right here that I love that I think fit perfectly into the trend. The first one is the Glossier Cloud Paint in Storm. It's really, really pretty, and it's just like a plum purple blush that just works beautifully. And then I also have the Florence by Mel Glowing G Cheek Me Later Cream Blush, and it's super pretty. And again, it's more of like a mauvey. It doesn't look super purple on camera, it's more purple in real life. But again, it works for the trend. It looks really natural and really pretty on the skin. It just makes your skin look super flushed. If you're specifically looking for more vibrant purple blushes, the Fenty Cheeks Out Cream Blush, I think that's the name of it. The Fenty Cream Blush that is all over the internet, obviously, is a great candidate. There's also one by Nude Sticks, which is a lot more like eggplanty, which is so beautiful, and I think it'll look gorgeous on deeper skin tones. It's a weird trend, but I think I'm on board because it looks nice, right? It looks good. What do you guys think? Up next, we have another trend that we've been seeing rise in the last few years, and that is fluffy brows slash soap brows. Soap brows were super popular a few years back, and then, you know, people kind of strayed away from the soap. There were a lot of products that came out that were inspired by soap brows without actually having to use soap. And last year, it was more about the unruly brows, which you can also create by using the soap brow technique. But this year, it's really just about fluffy brows that look, I don't know how to explain it. It's fluffy, okay? It's kind of like a soap brow look, but it doesn't necessarily have to be with soap. I just think this is a trend that is so flattering for everyone, whether you have super bushy brows or you have sparser brows. You can definitely go super natural with it. I don't like to fill in my brows a ton when I do this. I just like to push them up, and because I have bushier brows, I think that looks very natural. But if you have more sparser brows, you can definitely go ahead and push them up with soap or whatever product and then slightly fill them in, and I think that's such a pretty look. It's very natural. You can definitely go bold with it, but it's more on the natural side, and I think it looks so good, and it's so easy to do as well. I just cannot believe there was a time when we all used to want to do like super blocky brows and get super precise with them. This is perfect if you don't know how to do your brows, because you're literally just pushing them up and combing them out, and it's the look. It looks good. It's a freaking trend. And then I have some products here that help me achieve that. There's obviously like actual soap that you can buy for soap brows. Just make sure it's a clear soap so that it doesn't leave any white residue on your brows. That's a cheap alternative, obviously, but if you don't want to be carrying a literal bar of soap, then you can definitely go for some other products that I'm going to talk about right now. The first one is my OG, the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. This is amazing. I've talked about it a lot, and it's basically just a brow gel. This one really does hold in place though, but it has two sides, and it's a clear brow gel that will cement your brows in place. You have a little bit of playtime, but this will cement your brows in place, and it will really just comb through them and fluff them up. It's great if you have unruly brow hairs, and if you don't mind the crunch, this is such a good one. And then I have the Patrick Ta Tinted Shaping Wax. Wax is another alternative to soap. It's kind of similar, like the gist of it is similar. You have to wet it, saturate a spoolie with some product, and then go ahead and do your brows. So this is a little more complicated, but it is a beautiful product that just looks very natural on the brows. And again, it doesn't make them look super crunchy. It holds them in place. It's really good. They also have a non-tinted version, which I think it's more universally friendly, but I really like this one as well. For the ultimate fluffiest brow laminating product, I have the Refi. I think this is the Shaping Brow Gel. I never know the name of this. The name will be down below, but it doesn't say it in the packaging, so I can't read it. But this is basically shaping gel. It's pretty white, so beware if you have a darker hair. And it really helps your brows stick in place. It also has a little comb thing that I find actually super helpful to like push my brows up. It's what I'm wearing today. This is really, really good. It doesn't leave my brows feeling crunchy. It really just makes them look fluffy and like super soft. It's the epitome of this trend. This product right here. Refi makes amazing brow products, but this one is exactly what you want if you're looking to recreate this trend precisely. Up next, we have what I like to call the Euphoria trend, glitter and rhinestone eye looks. When Euphoria first came out, it was such a popular thing. Everyone was putting rhinestones on their face, on their eyes, and then it kind of died down, but as a new season is released, this trend comes back. I'd like to think there is a correlation to that. I'm not entirely sure. I'd like to think so, but I think it's such a fun way to just play with your makeup. You can use just glitter, just rhinestones, combine them like I have today, but it can be such an easy trend, or you can complicate it. You know, if you just want like a wash of glitter on your eyes, you can go with a loose glitter, a glitter shadow topper, whatever, and just apply that on your eyes, apply some mascara, and you're good to go. It's a beautiful look. But if you want to do like a cut crease with glitter and make it super intense, you can also go for that. Like, this trend is very versatile and you can do so much with it. Again, same with the rhinestones. You can just go ahead, apply for your rhinestones like I have on my eyes today, and have it be like an editorial minimalistic look. You can go for color, all the bling. You can even take the rhinestones and the glitter in other parts of your face and body if you want to really intensify this trend. I know there are some people who hate glitter, but I think it's such a beautiful trend. I never played with rhinestones before until today, and I am obsessed with the look. I don't think it's something I'm gonna be doing every day, but it looks good, and it's perfect because this year I vowed myself to experiment with makeup more, and I think this trend is gonna help me achieve that. So it's a 10 out of 10 trend again. Now onto some products. You can go for loose glitter or a loose glitter pigment. It's a little messy, but if that's all you have and you want to experiment with that, definitely go for it. I love the Inglot glitter pigments. Is that what this is called? This is just the AMC Pure Pigment eyeshadow in 112. I've featured it quite a lot, but this is just basically like glittery pigment, and it's super pretty. They have quite a lot of these pigments and I love them. Or you could also go for like glitter eyeshadows, glitter toppers, like the Bodyography glitter eyeshadow. This one's in Stellar and I love this. Bodyography has so many different shades of these, and these are intense. So if you want to go for intense glitter, Bodyography is the way to go. If you want something a little lighter, what I used on my lids today, the Natasha Denona Chroma Crystal Top Coat. This one's in Peach. Mine is Destroyed. It's so beautiful because it does have a lot of reflect. It has really finely milled glitter. So if you just want to try the adult version of the glitter trend, this is definitely the way to go. And of course, you can go for craft store rhinestones. They have so many different colors. There are some that already come in shapes, so if you don't want to do like a specific shape, you can just apply the whole sticker to your face. You definitely want to hit the craft store up for this one. And if you want to also incorporate it to the rest of your body, then you could go for like a glitter highlight. I have this one by Fenty. This is the Diamond Bomb All Over Diamond Veil in How Many Carats. And when I first bought this, I was super excited to use this. And then I realized it was glitter and I didn't want to apply glitter to my cheeks every single day. So I kind of use more of like a body glitter type situation. I also applied it to my eyes today and I love it as an eyeshadow as well. But if you're looking for something to amp up the glitter everywhere, this is great. There's so much glitter product out there for you to explore and to try this trend out. I love this trend. And then we have a trend that I was not sure how I felt until I tried it out, and that is the 90s inspired lips, overlined lips. And this trend is all about a darker lip liner that accentuates your lips and a lighter lipstick, exactly what I'm wearing today. When I heard about it and I first saw it, I was like, this reminds me of my grandma. This reminds me of Latino culture, where people used to, you know, go crazy with like chocolate lip liner and then apply like a very light lipstick. It didn't bring fond memories, let me just say that. But when I tried it, I fell in love with it. It makes my lips look so big. I have super tiny lips, and this basically makes your lips look defined and big and beautiful. I love the fact that you can use it with like nudes. You know, you can go super nude, like you can go brown, you can do purple, you can do red. You can do literally any color combo. The only thing you need is a darker lip liner and a lighter lipstick. I didn't want to love this, but I do love it. And I also love that you can do it with like a liquid lipstick for a more matte look. You can do it with like super glossy lips. You can really play with this trend as much as you want. So it's perfect for quite literally everyone to try. Even if you're not convinced like me, you should just give it a try. You don't have to go, I don't think you have to go super contrasty. You can do, you know, a slightly darker lip liner and a slightly lighter lipstick. You don't have to go super like black lip liner and super nude lipstick. You can really play with the trend, and that's what I appreciate about it the most, I think. I have a few products right here that I like that you could use to create the trend. One of them is a Make It Forever Artist Color Pencil in Endless Cacao. You guys know I love this one. This is like a contour shade. It goes with every single lipstick every single one, and it makes my lips look super plump. And then ColourPop Lippy Pencils are some of my favorite lip liners ever. They're creamy, they glide on really nicely, but they stick to your lips. I have this one in Button. It's old. I don't know if they still make this color anymore, but ColourPop lip liners are good if you're looking for something more affordable. And then, you know, you have like NYX lip liners. I know Makeup by Mario has lip liners that are really good as well. I hear a lot of rave about them. So you can definitely pick and choose your favorite or use whatever you have. And for lipstick today, I've used the Colorie Shine by L'Oreal. This is in the shade Glossy Fawn. Again, it's super glossy, but you can also go ahead and do this with matte lipsticks. The possibilities are endless. There's just something about this one that I really like, and it makes my lips just look slightly bigger. So something about this one, but you could literally use any lipstick you own. And then the last 2022 beauty trend that I want to talk about today isn't necessarily about a look or about like a specific makeup product, but it's multi-use beauty. So as the world shifts more into an eco-conscious space, the beauty community and the beauty world has kind of gone along with that, which is pretty cool. They've adapted in quite a few ways, and one of them is by creating multi-use beauty products. So multi-use beauty products are basically things they can use for your eyes, your lips, your face. But now the beauty world is specifically like creating products and marketing them as a multi-use beauty product. So that's going to be a huge trend this year. And I personally think multi-use products are amazing and very helpful, especially if you travel or if you're more of a minimal makeup kind of person, because you can, you know, you can just take one product and use it all over your face and then minimize the amount of product you have to buy, so you save money, and the amount of product you have to carry, so you save space, weight, whatever. I think there are a lot of brands, high-end and drugstore, that can do this very, very well. And I think if this is a trend that can help people consume less product, simplify their routine, and minimize their collections, it's gonna be a good trend either way, and I think a lot of us are gonna be participating on it. So now, on to some multi-use products that I freaking love. There are so many, and there are so many brands that are up and coming as well, but some of my favorites are the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencils. I just talked about these. And Liz Cacao, I also have Whatever Black, and these two you can use on your eyes, on your lips, on your face, so you can do literally everything with them, and they're safe to use everywhere, so that's, you know, a really important component. They're slightly more expensive, but you can use them for everything, and they make routines simpler and more versatile. Love these. And then I have this Undone Beauty Lip to Cheek palette. This is a 3-in-1 color cream, so you can use this on your eyes, on your cheeks, on your lips, and they have 3 different like levels here that I just learned about. There were like 3 little lines that have now blurred because I use it a lot, but the top is very sheer, the medium line is kind of an in-between, and then the last line, like the very bottom of it, is more concentrated with pigment, so you can use it on your lips and have it be more long-lasting, or you can mix the 3. But I love that there are 3 formulas in one compact. I love that you can use this everywhere as well. Perfect for monochrome looks and also perfect for travel. I really like this, and it's affordable. And then another multi-use product that I just discovered recently are the Danessa Myricks Color Fix. I don't know what they're exactly called. They're like pigments, but they have a super long name. Again, everything will be down below. I have 2 shades right here, and these you can use everywhere, as eyeshadow, as contour, as blush, as lipstick, as lip liner, as eyeliner, as everything. You can even use certain shades like this one. It's a little bit orangey. You can use it as a color corrector. They have so many different shades, so many different finishes. They're again slightly more expensive than you'd find at the drugstore, but I really love them. I think they're a great investment to make. They're gonna last for such a long time. They're very pigmented and opaque, but you can sheer them out if you want to. You can really play with this, mix the colors, mix formulas. It's just such good products. They're perfect representation of what this trend is about, and probably one of my favorite discoveries of last year. Okay, now that my throat is dry from talking so much, that concludes today's video. Those were 6 of the biggest beauty trends for 2022. I must say I'm pleased. I really love them all, even though I had my reservations about a few of them. I think they really pulled through, and I love them a lot, and I'm definitely going to be incorporating them into my makeup and my routine this year. And now I want to know, what do you guys think? Do you love these, hate them? And if there's anything that I missed, any trend that you think is very important that I missed, please leave it in the comments below. Let's discuss. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something new today, and I hope you had fun reviewing 2022 trends with me. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye, everybody. Mwah!